All right, good morning. I'm Aaron Heiser, Maker's Leather Supply, and I wanted to do a quick video showing the Last Minute Leather Shootout for 2024, held at the Heart of Texas Leather Show here in Waco. We changed the rules a little bit this year. We had a few more categories to deal with, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Had a lot of great entries. I think they said there was like 184 total entries, which is like 40 more than we had last year. So pretty exciting stuff. Anyway, so this year, last year we gave everyone a wallet. Said, make this exact wallet. This is what you have to make for your project. And we only had a beginning and an advanced category, and the wallet involved a good bit of tooling. So this year we broke it up a little bit, and we had an untooled category, a tooled category, a youth category, and then in the untooled and tooled categories we also had beginner and advanced. So we had it broken down like that. So we also, instead of giving them, you have to make this wallet, I gave them a notepad. That's a 3x5 top spiral notepad. Your project has to be designed to hold and fit that notepad. And then also I gave them one credit or business card pocket, and it had to be involved in the project somewhere. So we had some really cool entries, and yeah, thought I'd just kind of walk through and show them all to you and let you see what everybody did. Here we go. Now, first and foremost, check out the little trophies we had made. Little horseshoe guys with the annotation of what the actual award is on them there on the leather piece. Anyway, these were made by a good friend of mine, Justin Gersh. His son is 15 years old, and he made all these trophies for us. So he did a great job, and I want him to be recognized. Anyway, so here we have the beginner untooled category, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of pan over. These are all in baggies so that people don't, get their grimy hands all over them and stuff. But we had some really great entries. I myself and Ryan King judged the untooled beginner and advanced categories. And we had some hard decisions to make on some of these. But this was it for the beginner untooled. We had 5-6 entries. Maybe some people have already picked their notebooks up. But anyway, there weren't very many in the beginner untooled. We had a lot more in the beginner or the advanced untooled. All right, here is first place in the advanced untooled. The top stitching on this book was really, really impressive. It was very nice. And then here is the second place one. This is actually elephant leather. It was just a very, very well-made notebook. He did a great job on it, and they should both be very proud. Now we'll scan over. We have this fellow made one that's completely zipped up and everything. It's inlaid and embossed. Like that inlay stands up really high on it. It's really cool. We had lots of alligator and stingray. There's some python. I was very impressed with the flower that was sewn on that one. Now, we did have to specify that geometric stamping could fit in the untooled category. So that's why you might see one or two of the geometric stamps in there. Another alligator, ostrich. Some really great notebooks involved in this. This one was one of my favorites, but it just didn't add up to have the points to it. She posted pictures of it on the Makers of Makers Facebook page, and it is really involved, very detailed. It's all completely zips up, and she did a great job installing the zipper. It doesn't have any hang-ups or anything on it. So, anyway, really, really great entries. I mean, everybody did a fantastic job. And then Cheryl Katsky here, she made a box. And unfortunately, it didn't fit. It had to be 7 inches or less in any direction. And unfortunately, her lid was 7 1/4 inches wide, but it was an impressive box. I left her some comments that I think she'll enjoy on the grading sheet. So that was it right there. That was the advanced untooled. Now we are looking at the beginner tooled. So here's first place right here. It was a very impressive little notebook, especially the to be in the beginner category, you have to have been doing leatherwork for less than a year, and that's pretty dang impressive for less than a year for sure. And then Sarah Mize here is got second place, and hers was also. I know it was a very close race between first and second on this category. So here we'll kind of scan over. I don't know as much about this category because, or how people specifically did in it, because this was judged by Julie Bacher and Joe Mealing. But I did kind of look around. I did see some of the entries, and they were very nice. Unfortunately, this one did not meet the size requirement either, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That is a very impressively tooled horse right there. They did a great job. All right, now these are also beginner tooled on this table. We just ran out of table room on that one. What amazed me is all the different design aspects that people came up with that still fit in the parameters. We had some very, very unique notebooks, and they did a really great job. And kind of excited to see what kind of rules we can put together to change it up and make it different again next year. All right, so now we're going to move over here to Advanced Tooled. First place was Kendall McKenzie here. Absolutely great. I mean, her depth of tooling and her design was very good. It was a great project. Brandon has his with him. It had a skull on it that was just beautifully done, but he also taught a skull class here, so I know he used it for a demonstration at his class. So anyway, we'll go through here. The judges for this category were Don Gonzalez and Terry Henson, and they had their work cut out for them because there are a lot of entries in this category, and there's a lot of really top-notch entries in this category. Same guy that did, you could enter more than one if you wanted. The one that did the zippered untooled one, this is his tooled one. All right, we'll walk over here to the other table of advanced tooled ones. Coming up on one of my favorites. First off, I absolutely love this stained glass one here. That is just amazing. But we had one, and it's like a pistol and a holster. When you pull out the pistol in the notebook, basically this is a sleeve that encompasses the notebook, and it's really, really cool. Extremely creative design, and I absolutely loved it. These are some of the best sunflowers I've ever seen. Nancy Martini did them. If you watched my video on the Sheridan contest, the World Leather debut, she did an amazing mirror in it. She is extremely talented. Got about 15 more in this category here. This was by far the biggest category. These poor guys judged from 6 o'clock till about 10:30 that night. Even though my judging was done, I did stay up here with them because I felt bad that, it was my idea. And again, it just blows my mind that almost every one of these is completely different from each other. I mean, just really nice. Just the adornments and the extras. Randy West here. This is the one, he won last year's Leather Shootout Advanced, and an amazing entry, but there was just some that their points scored higher. All right, now we're going to get into the youth category. All right. This is the first place winner, and this girl, I've met her before. She's probably about 12 years old. And then the second place youth category, Chesney Ferris here. I've met her as well. She took a class with me not long ago, but she is 12, and both of them did an outstanding job, as well as any of the other youth that joined in on this. Takes a lot of guts to enter a contest and put yourself out there, and so I mean every one of them did just great with it. So we're real proud of the youth that entered all this. Justice Mills, actually, her dad is in charge of our shipping department, and we were really happy to see her entry in here too. But there you have it, guys. That's it. That was all the entries that are at least left on the table. Again, there was about 184 of them, I believe we totaled out. It's a lot of entries, so a lot of interest in it, and we'll see what we can do with it next year. So until next time, I'm Aaron Heiser of Maker's Leather Supply. Have a great day.